Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about what it takes to write a story. Get it from idea to written down on paper. So sometimes when you get inspiration to write a story, the first thing you'll do is jump straight to your computer and start typing out that story. And if you're lucky, you'll get a page or two. But if you're me, you'll just stare at a blank Word document thinking, how the heck should I start this? One of the first things I like to do, whether I'm writing a novel or a short story, is make an outline. I need to write down what's going to happen and find out the cause and effects of the story. The best part about writing an outline is that's when you can figure out if this story is actually a story. Because when you get that rough idea of what's going to happen, you're going to see the story play out more and find out if it's a good idea or not. Whereas if you jump straight to writing, you may be halfway done, wasted a bunch of your time, and then find out the story doesn't work. It's also a good idea to find out the personality and name of your character beforehand. At least know their name when you start writing. I'm the type of person who will start writing, then all of a sudden I think of a new secondary character and I have no idea what to name them. So instead of continuing writing, I have to stop and go on babynames.com or whatever that website is called and search through a lot of names until I find one that fits. So frankly, that's just a waste of time for me. It's also good to know their personality. That way, as you start writing the story, it doesn't change. Characters can change throughout a story, but you don't want it to be drastic. If there's anything you need to research about your novel that you don't already know, do that before you start writing. Make sure you know your facts. If it's about a cancer patient, make sure you look up things about cancer. If you're writing about the stars, make sure you know a little astronomy. You don't have to be an expert, but it's good to have a general knowledge of it. That way when you put those facts into your writing, it'll make it just that much better. Understanding the theme of your story before writing is extremely helpful. You don't always need to know how your book is going to end, but it's good to know why you are writing this story. Especially when I write short stories, I like to have some sort of theme in there. There's a reason I wrote the story. It's not just some random thing that popped into my head. It has a bit of a lesson in it. And when you're writing, it's good to maybe have that written down when you write your outline. Write in bold letters, this is what the story is about. That way when you are writing, because when you're writing a short story, you have a very limited amount of words to do that in. So you don't want to waste your time on useless things. You want to make sure it's always about that story and hovering around that theme. So now I have a question for you guys. What do you do when you have inspiration to write a story? Are you one of the lucky people who are able to sit down right away and just start writing? Or are you like me and have to do some sort of outline and focus and find out what is gonna come about in this story? And as always, don't forget to comment below with ideas for future YA Inc. videos. Subscribe to this channel to see the future videos.
Time supposedly heals for some reason, thinking that will help. How can you know that when it doesn't hurt to think about it? You first want to suffer through it. Is it when you forget out later that even after you're